Hey guys, this is Baby Doll Soaps and Things back at it again. You're probably wondering why I'm holding my Bessie Coleman Barbie. Well, I'm holding my Bessie Coleman Barbie in support of a young third grader. I heard about her story a week ago on MSNBC, and I'm gonna post the link in the description so you can watch. A young girl, 8 years old, she's a third grader, was giving an assignment. You know, your assignment in school. Who remembers when your teacher made you do an assignment on who your hero was? I can tell you, remember my third grade assignment when my teacher did that was, I chose Mae Jemison, the astronaut, as my assignment. And this young lady decided that she was going to choose Miss Bessie Coleman. Brave Bessie, aka Queen Bess. Funny thing is, that's my late grandmother's name, Bessie, who was born around the time where Bessie Coleman was at the height of her career. Don't mind me, I'm sniffing Vicks because I have a cold. So anyway, I was sound a little starchy because this teacher told this young lady that Bessie Coleman was not a hero and she had to choose somebody else. However, this little girl was determined to convince her teacher that Bessie Coleman was in fact a hero, and she proceeded on to doing her research, getting her project together, and she even told her mom about that when her mom was pretty upset. So the girl went to school dressed up as Bessie Coleman with her project, and the teacher refused to call on her, broke her heart because she put her blood, sweat, and tears through, putting that whole setup together, and not to be called on to share it to her classmates or peers, And this teacher, who had a stick up his or her ass, refused to let her do her project. So, of course, her mother complained, took matters into her own hand, and the FAA, and if you don't know who that is, it's Federal Aviation. Yeah, my mom works with these people. FAA. I said Federal Air Marshal. That's FAM. My fault. That's FAM. The FAA, which is the Federal Aviation Administration, heard about what happened to this young lady, and they invited her to give her presentation on Bessie Coleman. Enjoyed her. She came dressed up as Bessie Coleman, wearing the aviation gear and get up. And they even presented her this doll that I have. And MSNBC got wind of the story, and the little girl was told, she said, you never give up. You never give up. You never take no for an answer. And I'm proud because I think if I was that little girl, see, me, I was a little more sensitive as a child. I think that would have broke my heart. And I know that broke her heart. But what this teacher fails to realize, a hero does not have to do such big, great things. A hero does not have to wear a cape. A hero does not have to look anyway. A hero can be anybody. For you to say that Bessie Coleman is not a hero, a black woman, she's black and Native American, but we're going to call her black because you look at her as a black woman, the first black woman to become a pilot, that's not an accomplishment. Well, I don't know what this teacher was on. I don't know if this teacher was high. I don't know if this teacher woke up on the wrong side of bed or was on something. But apparently this teacher made a very uneducated generalization and assumption. And he or she was totally wrong. I'm not going to say that teacher should get fired, but that teacher really needs to reevaluate his or herself and really needs to re-educate his or herself, because Bessie Coleman is very much a hero. Now, one could say, well, if she said Amelia Earhart, and maybe if she did choose Amelia Earhart, the teacher would have said something. But here's the thing. Bessie Coleman is the equivalent to Amelia Earhart. Both women are heroes because both women decided to get into a field they were minorities. Amelia Earhart was a minority because she was a woman. Bessie Coleman was a minority because she was black and a woman. But these two women were badass and kick-ass, and they said, fuck that, fuck society, I'm going to do me, and I'm going to do what I want to do. And this is what I want to do. I came to fly. For that teacher to say that Bessie Coleman is not a hero, you can ask anybody in FAA, you can ask any pilot, sir, ma'am, and I promise you they will strongly disagree with you. They would strongly disagree with you saying that Bessie Coleman is not a hero, because she is very much a hero. She is very much a hero as Amelia Earhart and as other women who got into aviation. Pretty much she inspired other women to be pilots. She inspired men. Hell, more than likely she was an inspiration to the Tuskegee, what's it called? Tuskegee Airmen. Excuse me, I'm kind of stuttering here. The Tuskegee Airmen looked up to this woman. And for you to say that and to marginalize this woman and a 8-year-old little girl on top of that, well, sir, ma'am, you need to do some soul searching. Because what you did, you showed an act of not being a hero. See, you as a teacher, that was your first job of being a hero. But you crushed a child's dream. That is cowardice. That is weak. That is wrong. See, what makes you a bigger person is even admitting that you're wrong. But see, you probably don't even have the courage to even do that and to apologize to that child. But you too will get your comeuppance. And as for that young lady, I'm glad that she got to say her piece. She got her story and she got the recognition that she deserved. All right, folks. That's all I have to say. The link's in the description. All right, folks. Peace.